Nick Marzock with Full Compass, continuing our coverage from InfoComm in Las Vegas. We are here with Datavideo. I'm guessing there's things about data and there's things about video in here. Thank you so much, Craig, for meeting with us.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming.
So let's talk about this because City Council switching, you have a new product that's making this really easy to be able to basically switch between people who are speaking.
Yeah, so basically you want to have, most city councils don't want to have somebody in the room that actually physically is switching your show or for your event. So
yeah, government budgets and such, you don't need a switcher budget.
Right, you don't want to have an employee there that's doing that. They don't know how to do it.
Right.
So we automated the whole process using the Shure MX8 microphones and tying it into our brand new product called VoiceTrx100.
I see.
Okay, so basically how it works is that first of all, we have a camera.
It's a PTZ camera that's static somewhere in the room?
It could be a 4K camera, any 4K camera, and you plug it into what we call the KMU100, which is an existing product of ours. What that does is it takes the camera signal and allows me to take regions of interest of that 4K. So if imagine having 4, 5, 6, 8 city council members, I could select all one of those where they're sitting in the room.
Yep.
And have those already preset in the room. So now they're all set up, but how do I switch to that? That's where our other new product comes in, which is called VoiceTrx100. The VoiceTrx takes that positional data from the Shure microphone and then allows wherever you're sitting in the room, when you start talking, it'll automatically switch to that position.
So you're basically tying a microphone to a region, and then whenever that person's talking, it will switch to them.
Correct, you got it. So it simplifies the whole process, and then you can stream that out, or you can go to Teams or Zoom, whatever your platform that you want to send it out to. There you go.
This is so useful in reducing employees, but also reducing budget. You don't need somebody switching, and it's always set up. You can have it ready to go for,
Yeah. So you can imagine how that would work in all different kinds of applications that need these type of microphones.
Yep. So if you're the head council member at the center of the table right here, and this is your zone.
Here, and I push the button. Let's say we have the button push because it's noisy in here. But it could be just talking into the microphone. It would still work the same way. So if you look over to the monitor and I push it down, you can see that the camera will take this position. And if you go over to this one over here, and if you push that button, you can see, well, it took your position, right? So even though I'm kind of leaning in a little bit here. And so you can do that. You can have these. Now, if you both push the button down, push yours down, I'll push mine down, and you can see that push it down again there, and it goes to a wide shot. So imagine if you have a city council argument going on with their tossing, throwing blows at each other. You want to see the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
See what's going on. So
not only are they fighting for their voice to be heard, but also them to be seen. You're fighting for camera
so everybody
time.
wants to give camera time. So that's how it would work. So anyway, all the programming and the logic is inside the VoiceTrx100.
That's really cool.
That VoiceTrx100 is going to work with Sennheiser. It's going to work with Shure. We have other partners that we're going to be working with for goosenecks and the array microphones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the MX8 920 from Shure, for example, is another one that will work with the VoiceTrx100. So we're real excited about taking our broadcast products and bringing them into AV.
Yep.
So our video quality is better and everything else is like really solid when it comes to videos. You want to have that type of quality in your video, not just your audio. So
sure.
That's how we're doing.
Excellent.
You said Shure.
Sure. Sennheiser.
Yeah.
All of our wonderful partners. What else is happening here at Datavideo? I know there's some other new products you're excited about.
Well, can you walk? Can you walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go over there. All right, so we have come over here to the Cast Mini. Now, this is such a handy little tool for people that are doing their own presentations, their own switching. If someone has to do it all themselves.
Right. If you don't have someone volunteer for a church, or you're only a teacher or presenter, and you want I've worked really hard on preparing my presentation, but I want to make it look good for my online audience.
Sure.
So I want to control that, and the way I can do that is with the iCast Mini. Now the iCast Mini interface is really simple. This is really the only page you need, a window that you need. So if I want to switch to the PowerPoint, I can switch to the PowerPoint right here. And let's go back to the camera. Let's say I want to do a picture-in-picture, so I have that. So you can do all that right here. And this has USB output, so I can go right to my laptop to the Zoom call.
So Zoom will recognize this as your video interface.
Yes, correct. You're just treating this like a webcam, like you would with any other kind of camera that you might use for Zoom. So, but we also have a tracking camera on here, and I have the ability to turn the tracking camera on. So when I select the on button here, I can see that I need to be selected. So if you look on there, now I'm selected. I can now move around. Sorry, you need a microphone. Let me just take the mic here and I'll just move around the room. You can see that I'm moving around and the camera follows me wherever I go. And let's say I want to go a little closer. I can go in here and go do a close-up shot. I can just have these little interface here where I can now go close. I just push the button on the iCast Mini and now I can walk around and I'm in closer. If I wanted to show the whiteboard or something on here, my online audience can see it now. Before they probably couldn't if it's just a wide, long shot. So it's more engaging for your online audience. That's what this is all about. It's engaging the audience. And when I turn off the auto tracking, I got my presets back. So this is a really cool little tool to help you look more professional when you're giving your presentations.
Sure, and the presets are cool too because they can, if you're always going to the same location, this board, you can just say, okay, I want to go over to the map, for instance, and the camera automatically pans over, then, oh, I want to come back to that wide shot, let's come back here.
Right, so if you prefer those kind of presets, that's the way you can do it, right? So maybe you just want the camera to be in 3 different spots when you do your presentation, but if you want to start tracking and go anywhere, the camera follows you where you go.
I'm also thinking of live streams. Like there are a lot of applications for this that's really useful.
Correct. You could go to OBS with this with your laptop and go to any platform you want.
Well, Craig, thank you so much for showing us this new amazing technology from Datavideo. Really exciting to have you with Full Compass.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. As always, go to fullcompass.com or call your sales rep. We are trained in Datavideo, so if you have any problems or need some kind of integration with this technology, Full Compass is here to help you.